So yeah, I just want to get straight to the video. This video is going to be very straight to the point. If you're watching this video, more than likely you're lonely. You're lonely. And that's okay though, but that's okay because you're not alone. Isn't that crazy? Look, you may be dealing with loneliness, but you're not alone in dealing with loneliness. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of us out here that deal with loneliness. Even me. Like, I'm not even joking with y'all. I don't know how to explain this, but sometimes I feel like when you see people post content or people make content, whatever, you may feel like they have these friend groups, whatever. Like, I do have some friend groups and stuff, but I do find myself alone. Especially after what I went through earlier this year, I found myself alone a lot of the time. And at first, I was just kind of isolating myself because of the things that I'm going through. There's still things that I'm technically going through right now, trying to like basically rebuild everything that was like, you know what I'm saying, like restoring everything that was like happening, you know what I'm saying? So, number one, what is male loneliness, right? Male loneliness, I'm looking it up too just to make sure, but male loneliness is literally us men that feel like we have so much on our plate. No one understands us. I don't want to talk to nobody about it because they wouldn't get it. It's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to talk to nobody. I just want to be alone, whatever the case is. But in reality, the more you're alone, the more you're actually going to feel what you're dealing with. The more you don't talk to nobody, the more you're going to deal with what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You just got to understand that if you want to get out of this season of loneliness, don't get me wrong. God has seasons of solitude. God has seasons of quote unquote loneliness. Hold on. Hello.
How you feeling?
Okay. So anyways, what is male loneliness, right? So male loneliness is a feeling of being isolated despite social connections, often resulting from a lack of deep, meaningful relationships, right? Deep, meaningful relationships. You may have friendships, you may have relationships, but are they deep? Are they meaningful? Right? Do they make you feel like you're getting closer to someone or more in tune with someone? You know what I'm saying? Platonically and romantically. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's what it is. Something that I could say from my experience this year, I went through crazy stuff, job losses, breakups, all types of stuff, right? I literally isolated myself because I was just like, bro, this is embarrassing. I don't want to be around nobody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to deal with anyone. I don't want to do anything, whatever the case is. So for me, I was like, man, I'm just going to isolate, which I'm not going to lie. I'm glad I did to an extent because it became a blessing of, I was in solitude. So you also have to know, is God calling you to isolate yourself or be in solitude, or are you just wanting to isolate yourself because of your circumstances? You get what I'm saying? And I feel like the best way to determine that is honestly just how do I say this? Using discernment and also just praying about it because, if you're feeling very lonely and you feel yourself kind of falling into either a depression, things like that, I'm not going to lie, that is where you kind of get onto a slippery slope of you're really getting isolated. You don't want to talk to nobody. Nobody knows what you're going through, XYZ. You're just doing this all by yourself. And God never intended us to do this by ourselves, right? It's actually in the scripture. And you know what? I'm going to give you guys some scripture to back up what I'm talking about as to why us men, you do not need to be lonely. And honestly, it starts from the beginning. Literally, God made Eve from our rib, right? God literally made Eve from Adam's rib, okay? He made him a helpmate, right? He made him a companion, a partner, you know what I'm saying, if you will. He already knew it just wasn't never in our design to be alone or be lonely. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not meant to be that way. God calls us to be in community. And now I'm about to give y'all some scriptures to back it up. Again, this video is very straightforward. So if you're feeling lonely, you feeling like I don't want to be around nobody. I'm going through so much in life. It's embarrassing. I'm broke. XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. I'm telling you, more often than not, good people around you, there's more good than bad. People, even if you're dealing with something, they want to know. They want to, a lot of people actually want to help you out. I'm figuring that out for myself right now. Most people are not trying to judge you, whatever the case is. And if they are judging you, then it just tells you more about their character than yourself. You get what I'm saying? It just tells you more about their character than yourself, okay? So let's talk about at least let me get out a scripture to kind of just back up what I'm talking about. So number one, Ecclesiastes 4 verses 9 through 10. It says, two are better than one. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. Now, that's very straightforward. If you literally fall down by yourself, you're going to have to get yourself up. You know what I'm saying? But if you fall down and you have somebody with you, I'm telling you, that person can actually help you up. And you just feel that also, you can just feel the energy of support, if that makes sense. It just makes you want to go last longer, go further, whatever the case is. Because that saying where people literally be if you're by yourself, you may move faster. But if you're with somebody, you'll go further. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's number 1. Like Ecclesiastes 4:9-10. 2 are better than 1. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. So we're going to do 2 more scriptures. Hebrews 10 verses 24-25. Let us consider how to stir one another up to love and good works, not neglecting to meet together. Straight to the point. We're not trying to neglect meeting together. So I want to talk about this too. Maybe I'll make another video about this, about going to church in person versus going to church online. I used to be a very online person, going to church online, whatever the case is, which it can be good too. Going to church in person has a different experience than listening to it online. You can argue with me if you want. When you're dealing with loneliness, fellas, especially my fellas, male loneliness, go to a group gathering of some sort. Go to church. We need more men in our church, bro. I'm trying to tell you, you need some men of God in the church. I'm just saying, go to church in person if you can. I know listening to online is convenient, whatever. But going in person, you have the opportunity to meet other people. You're just around other energy. You know what I'm saying? Me right now, for example, I was listening online. I recently started going to church in person. I go to a really good church that I feel like has like a good community so far. It seems like people are really cool. People are nice. I'm actually about to start trying to figure out how to serve on their team. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to actually get involved into my church community because just go to church. I'm telling you, just try to go to church in person. There's the times that I don't want to go in person that I figure out some way to go. Like I've pushed myself. Those end up being the best services I've had. Yes, you have to understand that when you want to get out of loneliness, same way you want to put in work to get in shape, you have to put in work to also build relationships with friends, family, whatever the case is. You have to go out your way to honestly build meaningful and deep relationships. Deep relationships take time. Good things in life take time. Things that come fast don't always last. So for me, what I'm trying to tell y'all is like, I've understood that, you know what, if I actually want this relationship to last, I actually want to build this, or I can see something here, but I don't know yet. Give it time. Take your time. Give things time. Be patient. Everything is not going to be like a microwavable, you just fall in love quick, or you like this person quick, or whatever the case is. Give people time. Like, give it time. Don't get me wrong, use your discernment. If you can just tell this person is not for you, and you can just see that this is not somebody that you want to surround yourself with because of the things they're doing, their actions, their words, etc., and your spirit is just telling you this ain't it. Yeah, don't try to just get out of your male loneliness or get out of your loneliness and just hang with this person just because you're lonely. Heck no, that's going to make it worse. I'm not going to lie to you. So you don't want to start surrounding yourself around bad people, around a bad crowd. But what you definitely can do is the people that you know that there's some potential there and there's something there that it can be fostered and worked on, you need to actually go after that. You know what I'm saying? Go after that. Don't think like, you know what? Like, nah, yeah, like, no, like, if you want to build a relationship, build community, like, even me right now, I'm trying to figure out how to build a men's group that just like reads the word together, talks together about certain things, opens up, things like that. If you want to, a good friend told me this, if you want, like, build the community that you want to be in, if that makes sense. Like, you can build the community that you want to be in, right? You don't always have to find the community. You can start building it yourself, right? So you have to put in work to build these deep relationships, these deep connections, because it doesn't happen. Like, even with God, you can't expect it just to be like, oh, I feel so close to God, or XYZ. Oh, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I'm not as close to him for some reason, but you don't spend time with him. You're not actually putting in a little bit of work to like actually deepen your connection with God. You know what I'm saying? You're not reading your word, you're not praying, you're not surrounding yourself with other believers. You're just kind of like floating, like the Bible talks about driftwood. You're just kind of floating. You're just kind of floating, bro. You're just kind of drifting around. And it's going to be hard to build that connection with him. So it's the same thing with people. You got to put in some work and give things time to grow and to continue water the grass that you're standing on. You know what I'm saying? Water the grass that God is giving you in your season, wherever you're at. So yes, I would 100% say you have to put in work. You have to put in work to build these relationships. And I'm telling y'all all this, and I'm still trying to work on it myself. But I'm realizing that these are the things that I'm going to have to do and get out of my shell. Don't be nervous. Don't be embarrassed. Nothing is cringe. Nothing is freaking cringe, okay? You know what I'm saying? Nothing is actually cringe. It's only cringe until it works. So it's only cringe until, like, you know, saying, oh, guys, let's hang out. Oh, I'm putting this on my story. Oh, let me do this. Like, let me try to, like, people are, oh, he trying to, man, lame, like, whatever. Don't care about what other people are talking about, bro, because you got to do what's best for you in the first place. It's not cringe to try to hang out with guys, bro. All my fellas, it's not corny, it's not soft, or it's not weird to try to like plan things with the boys, or it's not weird to say, hey, bro, I miss you, let's hang out. That's not weird. That's not nothing. That's not Nothing. That's literally called like building a relationship. That's called like trying to be there for one another. You know what I'm saying? You only get this one life, and doing it by yourself, it's not a vibe. You want to build these relationships. You want to deepen your relationships. You have to put in some work. You can't just sit at the house, play online, or do this and that, and then think they're just gonna come. You gotta actually do some things too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta actually put in some work. You gotta actually do some things to try to create an opportunity to deepen your connections, deepen your relationships, deepen all these different things. And it will help you get out of this feeling of just true loneliness. Because you may have a lot of friends, like whatever. I'm that type of person who has a lot of friends or people that I know a lot of people, but there's nothing as deep as I want them to be with certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be like let's say 100 people, but only 5 or 10 of them are deep, and I still feel lonely. You know what I'm saying? Because when those only 5 or 10 of them are busy, and I'm not saying you need to go out and freaking stretch yourself thin and make deep relationships with 100 people, but you just gotta understand what you can handle, and also understand that like, dang, I really should be reaching out to him. I really should be trying to hang out. Like, do it. Just hang out. Do something. Like, get to know each other. Do some stuff. Like, it's hard, but like, I'm trying to get better at it myself. But I'm trying to get better at myself, and I think it can help a lot of us men, because it's like I guess a male loneliness epidemic. Like, men are just lonely as heck. They're dealing with stuff by themselves. We're not meant to be that way, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm online. You're watching this video online. Comment in my comment section. I'm trying to build a community. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build a community of just like growth, healing, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whatever God is ordaining or God is allowing to happen in this community that I'm building on YouTube, through my cinematic content, through me talking to y'all. Talk to me, bro. 100% talk to me. I actually sit down and actually look at my comments and respond to people and whatever the case is. Like, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I want to actually talk to y'all. Like, I don't want to just, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk to you guys. So with that being said, please like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, don't be lonely. The Bible doesn't call you to be lonely. You know what I'm saying? Get outside, go get in your community, go to church, put in some effort, and really try to look and try to figure out how you can build these deeper connections where you don't feel as lonely anymore. And you can do it through a lot of ways. Church, school, community, helping others, giving back, a lot of different things. Anyways, I love y'all. And as usual, I'm always awkward saying goodbye. So I'm just going to stand up, and I will see you guys in the next video. But again, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video. We did it. Another awkward moment is over. I'm so proud of myself. Amazing.